Hi everyone, this is Steve and I'm in the shop at the Woodturning store. And in this video, I'm going to show you some of the accessories that are available for the C-type dovetail jaws for the Axminster SK100 and SK114 Chucks. The first thing that I'd like to point out is the C-type dovetail jaw for both the SK100 and SK114 Chucks are the heart or the base of the Axminster Chuck system. Again, it's a dovetail on the exterior and a straight side with a little lip on the interior. The C-type jaw is available for both the SK100 and the SK114. You can see that the outer diameter of the jaw for each is slightly different to accommodate the different chuck size. But what's important is that the C-type jaw diameter itself is exactly the same for both the 100 and the 114. The C-type jaw for the SK80 is different, so everything that I'm talking about here in this video does not apply to the SK80. Okay, so this is the SK114 C-type jaws, and what I'd like to do is go through a variety of the accessories that are available for each chuck. First and foremost, if you own this chuck, you own the standard length chuck key. This is the chuck key for the SK114 with a square drive, and this is the chuck key for the SK100 with a drill key type of drive. For both chucks, I have available the long version of the chuck key. This is very useful, of course, if you have cold jaws or if you have a large bowl and the standard length chuck key might get in the way when you're turning the chuck key. If your bowl is here, it might get in the way. So the longer key helps you with that. Okay, so now going through the accessories, if you've purchased the SK114 or 100 Chuck package, what you got with it was a faceplate. What the faceplate does for you, we call this a faceplate ring actually. So what the faceplate ring does for you, it allows you to mount a bowl. You would mount this on the back of a bowl blank, put this onto your chuck, use your chuck key, expand it, you'd have a really strong and secure mount with 6 screws for your bowl blank using the faceplate ring. Next up is the screw chuck. So the screw chuck on the Axminster Chucks are different than some others that use what they call a woodworm screw, and in those chucks the woodworm screw grabs right in here. On the Axminster system using the C-type jaws, the screw chuck grips entirely around the perimeter, so you have really positive and strong grip. The screw is interchangeable, so there's a set screw in the side here, so if the screw gets worn, bent, or damaged, this can come out and be replaced. And there are actually 2 other sizes. There's a heavy size and a fine size. One thing that I really like, which I haven't seen offered in any other chuck system, is what they call the screw drive, but it's also a 3-prong drive similar to the Elio style chuck. So there are 3 machine screws in here which are turned to a razor-like point. They mount in from the back side. You can see them there. They mount in from the back side, and it gives you a really positive drive, again, on the back of a bowl with 3 points. You can take these screws out and replace them with wood screws of any length you like. So again, giving you a faceplate type of setup. Next on the list is a Morse taper drive. Morse taper number 2. Some older lathes don't have a Morse taper drive, or through years of use, the Morse taper drive sometimes wears out. Or if you are the type that just wants to keep the chuck on the lathe, and you can pop a 4-prong drive center or anything else for spindle turning into this Morse taper socket right here. Again, Morse taper number 2. Speaking about 4-prong drives, we move right over to the 4-prong drive. This is a 4-prong drive. In this case, it is held with the inner surface of the C jaws. So there it is. 4-prong drive, in and out. Probably the most popular of all the accessories sold for the C-type jaws is the Eccentric Chuck. What the Eccentric Chuck does for you, it mounts on your C jaws here. And by adjusting the screw here and the screws in the back, you'll get this, this surface here to be off-center. You would mount your workpiece with 3 screws in the back and here. Great for offset turning, great for jewelry, great for decorative pieces, Christmas ornaments, things like that. And then the last thing I'd like to show you is the spanner wrench. The spanner wrench does not apply to the SK114 because the hub on the back does not have a hole, but the spanner wrench is perfectly suited for the hole here in the SK114. So it comes in like that, and then the spanner wrench is used in this fashion here, to pull your SK100 off your spindle. So that's a really quick video showing you some of the accessories for the Axminster SK100 and SK114 Chucks. I hope you liked them. Please like, subscribe to our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.